Hi, first grade. Today we're going to make a piece of art modeled after a famous artist named Piet Mondrian. Now, Piet Mondrian only worked with 5 colors. He always used black, white, red, yellow, and blue. And he always created his designs with shapes. So that's called geometry or geometric. And he would create them by using black stripes on a white background. And then he would color certain sections red, certain sections yellow, certain sections blue, and he would leave some of them white. So today you're going to need a piece of white paper, some black paper cut into some strips, glue, and a red marker, a yellow marker, and a blue marker. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is create a heart shape. So to do that, you need to fold your paper in half, like if you were making somebody a card. Now over here is the fold. Over here is the open part. Okay, so I want to start over here at the fold, and I'm going to draw kind of what looks like an ear, but it's going to end up being a heart. And I want to make it nice and big, so I'm going to curve up and over, and then come down to a point. Now, we don't want to cut over here. We only want to cut on that line we just drew. So go ahead and cut. I guess I forgot to say you needed scissors, but you do need scissors. Cut out that shape. And when you unfold it, you should have a heart shape. All right, now what I want to do is glue some of these stripes down onto the heart. And it's okay if they go past the white paper because we can trim them. So I'm just gonna glue some down. You can decide where you want to glue them and how many you want to put on there. So I think I'm going to start with 3 up and down. And then I'm going to make some go across. Now this one was a little bit short, so I will probably just take a black marker and just make it a little bit longer. All right, I'm gonna add another one here. And then, let's see. And then I might add one kind of diagonal to get some other shapes besides just rectangles. So that gives me a triangle, and this is just called a quadrilateral. And this kind of looks like a triangle. And then maybe do the same thing on this side. Okay, so now I'm going to trim off those extra pieces. So I just go right up next to my heart shape and just cut those extra black pieces off. Just take your time and go nice and slow so you don't cut your heart apart. Okay, so cool. So now we have our black and white background. So now all we have to do is decide which sections we want to color. So I'm going to start with this section and I'm going to use red. And then I'm going to come over to this section and use red. And then I think down here. Okay, next I'm going to choose yellow. So I'm going to start by coloring 3 of each color and then see if I want to add any more. So there's 3 yellow. Now, if you really like, if like blue is your favorite out of the 3, maybe you'll do more blue than red and yellow. So he did leave some of his sections white. So we won't be coloring them all. Okay, so there's 3 blue. Now I still have quite a bit of white, so I think I'm going to do 1 more of each color. So I'm going to do 4 blue, 4 red, and 4 yellow. And then I have to get my black marker and fix that little spot right there and this little spot right here. Okay, so there's 4 blue. Now we have 4 yellow. And now 4 red. And I think that's where I'm going to stop. So there is an artwork to look like Piet Mondrian. Now, you don't have to use a heart. Like if you like this project and you wanted to make more, you could do a star, you could do a rectangle, a circle. You can basically pick out any shape you want and then just use your black stripes to create shapes and then use red, blue, and yellow to color in some of the shapes. All right, that is it for this lesson, and I will see you next time.